we like Crown Royal around here, so we built a little bar in there as well, you know, just something to have fun with on Fridays with the boys and doing that kind of stuff. And finally was able to purchase a property after being here 23 years. So now I can actually put money into it and get a return on it and not be worried about the landlord selling it out from under me or kicking me out or whatever. So yeah, it's coming together killer.
Dude, the little trailer that you got outside is incredible.
It turned out good.
Yeah, it really did. I was super impressed because
I'm glad, because
when
I
you're
was
like,
hoping you would be.
Well, you were like, I'm gonna knock out the trailer, and I'm like, all right, cool.
You're like,
but
that sounds weird.
But no, it's not weird because we do.
No, but it was pretty ragged. You know, you saw it before anything
It was
went
a little
down.
rough.
So yeah,
but we done containers back home.
yeah,
But this is like
it's another level.
level, and it's super. It's really dope inside.
Yeah, it's classy looking.
So
We're gonna have a paint boutique, not a paint store. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. So what I asked you earlier, like, hey, did your wife decorated this? And you're like, no.
No.
What was your inspiration?
Kind of looks like our house. You know, we don't have kids, so me and the wife have always just worked on our house and done stuff on the house, and so we're not scared of anything. You know, we're always coming up with crazy ideas. I mean, my bar at the house has a painted ceiling like a Lowrider. I mean, we come up with these crazy ideas and see them through to fruition, and people are like, what the hell? You know, it's crazy. So that's kind of the way the trailer went. We started doing stuff, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna put a tile ceiling in this thing, because the ceiling looked all messed up, and you just keep going, and you're going, shit, my bank account's going, you know, but we're getting it done. So we're at the end now, or close to the end.
It looks phenomenal.
I dig it.
It looks really phenomenal.
Excited.
So you have that. You have a little short, and then you have these gorgeous wooden sliding doors that I got to go back to record, because I just realized I didn't really record them.
Yeah.
What's the story on the doors?
So I have a good friend here in town who has storage business.
Okay.
So it's huge storage yards, and he's ate up like I am with building stuff and doing things, and so he bought a whole container full of those doors. So I knew he had some, and I figured he buys and flips houses and stuff, and I figured he might have used them all up, but I hit him up, and he actually had that at a really discounted price, because he's a really good friend of mine. So I told him he could drink for free. But yeah, so he hooked me up, and then I just wanted something real, a statement piece, you know? When you walk in, you're like, what is that, you know?
So you walk in, to the left, it's the paint store, the paint boutique. Yeah. And then behind these beautiful wooden doors, he slides open, and what's in there?
Sprayers Club.
The Sprayers Club.
Yeah.
What's the deal with, you know, I know you should be sponsored not by Tropical Glitz. I think you should be sponsored by Crown Royal.
There you go.
I know that's your drink, but dude, that is dope.
It's cool.
What was the concept, like the idea of that?
We kind of thought maybe we'd do some YouTube stuff, maybe cocktails at Kdaddy's or something a couple times a month, kind of show what we're working on at the shop, smoke a cigar, you know, and just kind of hang out and reflect on what we've done and bounce ideas about what we're gonna do, and just more of a flex than anything, probably, you know.
It's really dope, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, you got the moose head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got the hat. I can't think of
a Shriner's
hat right on top.
Yeah.
And just the decorations, the color, the panel.
Yeah, and it'll just keep getting crazier as the years go by.
It looks phenomenal.
We'll fill that thing up with all kinds of crazy stuff.
Soon you're gonna have to just like shuffle into it.
It's gonna be it's cool.
It's gorgeous,
it's
dude.
neat.
Like,
it turned
I
out
gave
really
you
good.
tons of props on it.
I appreciate it.
What's the story on the car, man? Like the car that you have on top?
So I have a customer. He's a good friend of mine, but he lost interest in that car a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I think he still has dreams of finishing it one day. It's probably never going to happen. But
Yeah.
I've been storing it for 15 plus years.
15 years you've had that car.
So I was like, well, I'll keep storing it, but I'm going to paint one side of it and put it up on top of the trailer so it draws attention.
And
so
he figured
he hasn't seen it yet. We'll see if he gets pissed off or not. But if he does, he does. At this point, I should be mad. I'd store the goddamn thing
for 15 years for free, right?
Yeah,
for free 99 homeboy hookup.
Exactly. Yeah. So
what car is it though, bro?
I think it's an Oldsmobile, like a Delta something. It's a kind of a weird car. It was all done back in the day.
I see molded doors, like no windows. Everything was molded.
No windows. That stuff we did on the second time around. But then it just, life happened, and they lost interest, and then it sat around for so long now that it's going to have to all be redone.
Yeah.
Not the body work, but it's got a couple dingers in it. I fixed a couple on the side. I painted.
Listen, that thing looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
No, beyond cool.
Yeah. So
I mean, it should be like on a rotisserie.
Yeah. So we had a guy, a buddy of mine.
To it?
Oh yeah, eventually we'll do.
That'll
all
be
that
dope.
stuff. Yeah.
Your decoration inside your trailer.
Yeah.
Is beyond.
It's cool.
I
like
mean,
it. Yeah.
It makes my outfit like a shack. You know what I'm saying? I look around and I'm like, oh man, we're gonna have to step up our game here, bro, because I'm like half stepping.
Yeah, but you're doing bigger things.
Dude, but it's gorgeous, bro.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous, dude.
Super happy with it.